Hi BookTube, Erin here. I hope you're doing okay. Today I'm joining you for another Poetry Thursday. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, and I thought I'd do something seasonal. Autumn is my favourite season of the year. I'm enjoying it now. It's feeling like autumn. It's rainy and wet, and we've got falling leaves, and it's a little bit colder, so I can layer up a bit more. And I enjoy it. There's just something um, to it that I love, and so I quite like at this time of the year to read some autumnal poems. I think I've done it for the last couple of years or so, and I was recently reading um, some poems by Robin Robertson. I always think I'm saying his name wrong. Sometimes I think I'm saying Robert Robinson or Robert Robertson or something like that. So I get myself confused. But I read his selected poems just in the last few weeks. And there's this poem in here called Fall, which is, he puts it down here as after Rilke. So you get the impression it's inspired by Rilke. And really what this is actually is, looking at it, it's actually just a very, very loose translation of a Rilke poem. So I'll read you this and then I'll read you another translation. So this is Fall by Robin Robertson. Fall. The leaves are falling, falling from trees in dying gardens far above us, as if their slow free fall was the sky declining. And tonight this heavy earth is falling away from all the other stars, drawing into silence. We are all falling now. My hand, my heart, stall and drift in darkness, seesawing down. And we still believe there is one who sifts and holds the leaves, the lives of all those softly falling. So that's Robin Robertson. And I've got here translations of some of Rilke's poems by Edward Snow, which I quite like on the whole. So I'll read his translation. So in here it's called Autumn. Autumn. The leaves are falling, falling as from far away, as if distant gardens withered in the skies. They fall with gestures saying no. And in the nights the heavy earth falls from a multitude of stars into aloneness. We are all falling. This hand is falling. And look at the others. It's inside them all. And yet there's one who, with infinite tenderness, holds this falling in his hands. So, I don't know, for me, there are bits of the Robin Robertson that actually, I think, puts it a bit more eloquently into English. I think his idea of the leaves falling, declining is a bit, it sounds nicer than just saying no. But I do quite like a multitude of stars. So falls from a multitude of stars into aloneness, that Edward Snow, that's how he rendered it. And the ending is much more abstract, I think, with the way that Rilke puts it, so there's one with infinite tenderness who holds this falling in his hands. So it's not necessarily the things that are falling, but falling as a state is somehow within the grasp of this sort of tender benevolent being who is just alluded to, and is almost not at all there in that poem, but is sort of behind it. So anyway, that's a bit of a ramble on a bit of a Rilke journey. I haven't read much Rilke on the channel. I've talked about reading him a little bit, but I really like Rilke, and I expect I'll be doing a lot more rereading of him. Robin Robertson was a fun find. Elements of him I like, elements of him I don't love too much. I'll let you know a bit more at the end of the month. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.